哦，都是酸啊。对，我今天就继续从这个地方开始，我就直接去那个月出之塔里面啊。对，就是这个地方，我就直接先进去了，差不多了。
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
这个学校就直接开打了吧
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Zrel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
If it's an audience she desires, an audience let us provide.
Praise the absolute.
好，进去了，就这样潜进去了。你当征魂者就可以潜进去了。
Plenty of supplies if you're running low, true.
In her name.
因为他们是在外面守门的，调查征魂者是吗？
What's wrong? To be so favored and so blessed. One feels positively riddled with envy.
The blessed will.
先看一下这里有啥，那边过不去啊！那这个旁边嘞，先看旁边有什么。有个梯子在上面。
There is only the absolute.
这边都是什么会讲话的食尸鬼是吗？好，没什么内容。他们讲话都没啥内容了。好。这边有个门。
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the absolute.
哦，这边就可以去找那些被关起来的人了吗？不过要先调查一下这里，这里大概是什么样子啊？
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
真是暖人心房，赞美他的名字。
She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
他是直接用那个心电感应控制他是吗？其实不是算是驯服，而是用心电感应控制他，是不是？
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
应该是强制控制，而不是驯服的概念。
No, Barnabas, we talked about this.
彻底切断他的控制，对他完全是精神控制那一套嘛。哎，我想看如果切断控制会怎样。切断控制会发生什么事情？但是这个要掷骰子啊，要16哎，哇，刚好哎，刚好掷到了。
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No, Barnabas, darling. No!
Another parasite.
Trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
这个可以说服吗？这个鬼东西可以说服吗？哇，它是可以沟通的哎，我以为是不能沟通的。哎，还会说谢谢，我以为它是不能沟通的。所以这边都是被控制的那个豺狼人是吗？ 不能对话，也不能对话，叽叽喳喳，都不能对话就对了。所以干嘛？这个，他在这边是教这些怪物煮汤吗？
What's cooking?
他是叫这些豺狼人做菜哦，然后反过来被反过来因为主角切断豺狼人的控制，他就被干掉。把那个食物全部干走。哎，这边偷东西没有人会看到，这边偷东西没有，全部人都不会看到。所以这边还有吗？大锅，大锅，大锅。好像没啥特别的。
No time to rest.
好吧，一进门就一进门就直接干掉，就直接干掉一个。
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above. But that will fit in my bag.
个可以烧掉吗
One with the weave.
没有用哎，这个东西，这个烧了没用。没有任何用处，好，不知道怎么解开那个。
Araj O'Blodra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. We O'Blodras are simply curious by nature.
You realize why the name rings familiar? House O'Blodra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
哎，所以他是用灵吸怪感染的血液。
Blessed by the absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
好吧
Just a little prick and it's all over.
这是什么奇怪的实验吗
A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it
他
will
想要
be
找
to
阿
your
斯戴伦是吗
advantage. I promise. That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him. I must prepare myself for his arrival.
哎，拿到一个半径的资料要，他想要找阿斯戴伦。哎，真的不知道，哎，真的不知道他想要干嘛。哎，看一下，消耗后你附近盟友会有体质属性同等的生命值啊。
The reaction failed.
一个在这边研究药剂的女人。
Might as well.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a particular... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest... No idea. We can learn exactly what that means to... Just a little pain. There we are.
哦，那 给他血之后就可以拿到100块哦。没有不同种族的，不同种族会有不同药是吗？
Welcome back, true soul. Oh, if you know of any other true souls willing to aid my research,
也是啊，不能一只拿就对了，一个人只能做一瓶啊，那个。
Araj, should you be interested, with one drop, just a little. There we are.
每个种族可以换一瓶就对了，好像也没啥负面效果，好吧？那个被他扎一下好像也没啥负面效果，那个。
Should you be interested, with one drop, just a little. There we are.
然后每个种族都会换到一瓶药，对不对？每个种族换到一瓶药，哦，但是只能使用一次啊，使用一次就没了，好吧？那我主角要带其他人过来吗？要带其他人过来给他扎一下吗？
Greeting. Are you sure that's the best? Confirmed.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. All right.
My. 啊，我还要再换队友，好麻烦。这个，哎，等一下，我应该先长休一次，先休息一次，不然我已经没那个体力了。
Really? Oh.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane. But she shan't remain here. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest.
主角莫名其妙吸到他的力量了。
But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
好吧，我相信守墓人，因为他帮主角很多忙。
There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
好吧，他看来他想通了，他离开了，准备在这个世界上寻找自己道路啊！那他就这样想通了是吗？好，这样也好。哦，幽影戒指啊，幽影之刃。 幽影真的可以解除后再装备，但是必须留在施法者身上哦。每次都可以叫出一把剑是吧？
If Bowman said, I wish it was different. I wish Mom and Pops was here. I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired. I guess I...
好吧，所以他已经准备好了离开了是吧？守墓人跟他跟他安慰一下，他就决定要自己离开了。好吧，我再带威尔跟那个阿斯戴伦过来，看看会如何。
leader.
那个威尔嘞，在这。
Well met. That's.
这些都是我的后备成员，平常都不会带出来的。我平常都不会带他们出门的。啊，那个帽子太丑了，哎，还是卸下来好了，丑到不行。每次他们进来，我都要重新把那个帽子卸下来，好麻烦啊。那个。
At least things have stayed interesting.
That smells interesting.
Well met.
你们在讲什么话啊？哎，那个。
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about
真的带他来见这个小姐了。
But you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable. I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Starian, but hold on.
Good. Now,
他想被咬啊，啥鬼啊
I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away.
这小姐有病吧？
on the edge between life and death.
我以为他是要拿他血研究，结果是想被咬啊。
I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
咬他吧，听起来药剂听起来很有用。我还有这，他拒绝了，没有什么好讨论的。
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood.
他不想吸他的血。
I can smell it from here. It's rank.
这里有点会是什么？只有一口亲亲，一口万事大吉。有些话真的很干话哎，有些话真的超干话的。好啊，你是谁要看起来超干话的啦？那个。
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
他都闻到这个味，他这个闻到这个味道怪怪的。
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine, I'll do it.
啊，他可以被说服哦。
I've had a sudden change
他
of
会
heart.
被说服哦。我本来想说，你交给他自己决定啊。就会被主角说服哦。
Very, very still.
你也快，你也变脸变太快了吧，先生？那个
incredible.
哇，这个血真难喝，它吐出来了，这血超难喝的，它吐出来了。
Oh hells.
Not your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
阿斯莱伦，你也太听话了吧！其实我想说，好啦，你自己决定啊，你自己决定看你要不要。因为阿斯莱伦说好啦，我答应。他其实熬不过人家的请求是吗？我看一下，刚刚拿到药水是，在哪？半斤，这是治疗药。永久强化的，是我以前拿到的解毒剂。奇怪，那个药水嘞，先生，在哪？是在哪一个？这个。
You haven't felt like prey in many moons, Araj.
哦，让力量永久加2。哦，是这个是吗？哇，力量永久加2哎，这个给近战喝。阿斯戴尔，你牺牲了，让你牺牲了。其实我本来想说他只给自己决定哎，就是我这选项其实都是给他自己决定的选项，结果他自己就吸了。好，这么听话，阿斯戴伦。
What can I do for you, my friend?
Well met.
好。我看可不可以再想请他做药水。
Araj, should you be interested, with one drop, I can brew just a little. There we are.
精灵优雅灵药哦，因为阿斯伦是精灵嘛，那个会赋予黑暗视觉且不会被魅惑。
Should you be interested, with one drop, a little. There we are.
哦，他也是半精灵，所以他的药跟主角的一样。这个，然后威尔是好像是人类吧，所以他药应该也是一样。他药应该会跟那个盖尔一样吧？对，一样是人类通才。好，我要回去换人了。伙伴们各自要搞到手了。老实说，我没想到阿斯戴伦居然自己熬不过主角的请求，我以为他会坚定的拒绝的，因为我主角也没说一定要啊，就说你自己想想看你要不要，他就要了，他就真的吸下去了。至于那个小姐为什么里面会是烂掉的，他该不会根本就不是活人，是尸体之类的东西吧
？Well met. Are you sure? The blade and
好了，你们好了，你们我再换人，我只要你们做个药而已。那个
Lady of Sorrows guide us. If you're sure. Fine.
Oh, darling, it sounds awful.
我没想到阿斯戴伦居然这么快，居然这么会答应，我以为他坚定拒绝。但他其实没有办法熬过主角的请求，是吗
？Hey, soldier. Fuck you.
因为里面因为油脂含量太高，所以血吸起来很难喝，是不是
I do it with.
我 我觉得我要长修一次了。还是逛完好了。我看那个逛完之后，我再长修一次。这个，反正里面应该还没战斗吧？里面应该还没战斗。我先把它逛完再说。我没想到阿斯泰伦居然会答应，其实我没想到，我还蛮讶异的。他平常吸别人的血都没怎么样的，然后他还有个技能是专门吸血的，但是他好像就是特别不想吸那个女的血，对。
She sees everything we are.
是谁？我觉得这好像不像是这个世界的人呢，好像是。
There's eyes in the dark, in the walls.
好，完全不明所以，不知道在干嘛。哎，话说这个小姐有卖什么东西吗
？Welcome back, true soul. You've come in the spirit of trade, I hope.
哇，这个好像不错。高阶法术后面难度之后的+1加值。哇的，我折扣都这么多了，这个还这么贵啊！我的折扣已经扣75%了，还这么贵。它有些还不错的东西，算了。
Come back anytime.
我之后想办法把他的不知道可以把他的东西偷走。想办法把他东西偷走之后，把他的钱偷过来之后再买他的东西。算了，我私底下再买。我先到处晃啊！哇塞，这些 NPC 好多。
Wouldn't head into the main hall if I were you. Cyril and Keferic are working on some poor worm.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke them out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
不好意思呢，你们说的就是那个主角呢，你们说的那个人就在这边啊。
Bunch of the others were rounded up in the main hall a while ago.
哦，这边之后如果要开打的话，这个地形可以利用一下。这边也是有天花板。之前打那个哥布林营地的时候也是有天花板。
Another true soul. The disciple. Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you.
这个没什么特别的东西。哦，这边就是从这进来的正门嘛。
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me
这是想要让卡拉克有罪恶感吗？
Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maverick. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Balder. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel
这
into
什么
your
猎奇
life.
的故事？哦，龙猫皮安啊！这个是什么猎奇的故事啊？一个男人为了让一个男人为了想要他孩子吃饱，然后像那个恶魔扎瑞尔说他想要让孩子吃肉，结果那个扎瑞尔就让他长出一大堆肉，让他孩子吃。这什么猎奇的故事？
Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ongir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
就是有饥荒而没钱买饭。
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of
向恶魔许愿，就恶魔让他自己长出一大堆肉给他孩子吃，超猎奇。
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
哦，这边就可以拿到3个灵魂钱币，我看一下。龙族必杀剑、黑暗剑，他好像卖很多剑，我之后自己再跟他们交易一下。 胸甲加2。
Better hope you can handle.
硫磺味便条，我看一下这个。弗鲁格脑袋卡在黄油桶里，小恶魔帮忙时掉进火山里，笑得太猖狂，扎瑞尔把他赶出房间。爱你的佛洛，这个是啥、啊？不明所以的便条，完全看不懂在干嘛。那个。 是吗？是发生了什么事情？哦，这边还有一些东西，但是目前这边人都在这，不能偷啊。
If you have coin, then show it.
你的口技相当欠打熊哥不灵。哦。
Get moving, will you?
哎，还会呛哦，不买就呛那个。 我之后再看能不能跟他们买什么。他们有些装备也不错，我要看之后有没有办法把他们钱全部偷光。
It's Roa you want? We only talk when you've misbehaved.
Hmm? 哦，是那个笔电，是笔电没有连电源线就会关的是吗？电池有问题啊。
I'm not worthy. You trying to get me?
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
这家伙居然在这，怎样？专门来卖这些，来卖这边邪教徒东西是吗？
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. Nothing worth repeating. Corpses don't much go in for commerce. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
哦，原来是节能模式。哎，对，有时候，对，有时候不小心调整到一个，不小心调整之后，连自己都没发现。原来可以当备用电池啊，至少不是坏掉，可以当备用电池。就把它当成备用电池吧，以后电池坏了可以直接换这样，至少不是整个电视都坏掉啊。
I'm not the one putting on an act, true soul. Though I'd mind how well you mouth your prayers. Spend enough time in this place, and you might just start to believe them. But look at me, preaching, when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
哇，我之前卖的垃圾都还在他身上，这边还可以看到他。 敏捷节省值哦，这个盔甲也是北拜。说完我之后再买那个。徒手攻击的。黄金除龙法杖啊。 他们这边的商人卖的东西都不错，我之后再研究一下，我之后再研究一下他们卖的东西。那个，反正这边目前还没有准备开打嘛。那个。
And this was funny when.
Many hearts, one soul.
他们这边有3个商人卖的东西都还不错。
You'd find better lodging. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with.
他们都是至上真神的信徒，然后各种种族都有，约出自他底层。
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
嘿，这边还有那个食人魔，这个食人魔我是之前在哪个地方见过？我在前面地方有见过他，不知道是不是我错觉。
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here. No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above.
豆瓣啊，这个
whole tower.
什么奇怪声音
？You find meat? Shh. In walls above. Loudest near kitchens. But maybe whole tower. Like we inside meat. Mig eat meat? Or meat eat me?
这是 什么谐音冷笑话吗？一滴蜜，一滴蜜。该不会整个塔被奇怪的东西包围了吧？会听到肉在蠕动的声音，该不会塔都被奇怪的包围？对，食人魔，他们这些食人魔是可以对话的。
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
还真的有哦，那个。
Big in walls above, maybe.
所以上面有怪物是不是？是因为上面有怪物吗
？Loudest near kitchen, but big band, not allowed. You fight. In wall.
有可能是某个线索，那之后再说。大概是有什么怪物还是什么的在上面吧。这边还有其他东西吗？哦，这边可以到背后呢。现在我都到处晃。
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
等一下，这游戏的无毛猫怎么这么多？那边旅馆一个，然后这边也有一个。
It is a name I earned through bloodshed and death. Unfortunately, the more ignorant here refuse to use it. Fluffers, they call me. Idiots.
哇，这个猫超有个性的。
Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more.
这游戏超多无毛猫的，我不知道是故意的。
I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards.
哇，这猫好凶，这猫好凶残啊！
Lies, it merely pretends. But I'm a patient hunter. I will wait for it to stir, and then I will strike. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long since it felt the bite of fear.
哇，这个猫会抓蝌蚪啊！这个猫会抓蝌蚪吃是不是？ 哎，所以这个塔大概就长这样了。绕一圈之后，这个塔大概就长这样。嗯，那些豺狼人呢？那豺狼都不见了。 这边原本房间里有3个豺狼人都不见了，好吧？这个塔目前也不大，所以真正的重点在上面，是不是？
The dreams came. My brothers had a dream too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her desire. The Absolute herself called us here.
拜见泽瑞了，朝圣者勇。
Back of the line. I'll be the first.
这边全部都是邪教朝圣者。
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here.
You're one of our blessed, aren't you?
反正这边全部都是邪教朝圣者，对不对？哇塞，那个中邪的人真多。 中邪的人比想象中还多。哎，这边居然有个楼梯哦，这个。哦，这边的话就是那个主厅是吗？
In her
好吧，先进去看看，应该在这里面吧。
Welcome back, true soul. Zurel is holding an audience with the general, deciding the fate of those who have failed the absolute.
I saw it, true soul. The army. They're nearly ready. It's nearly time. Us? We are so many, and we are marching to Baldur's Gate as soon as the Absolute gives word. I've never been to battle. I've never been to war. But I feel so calm, ready.
他们已经准备要去攻打那个什么
The general isn't.
准备要去打了吗？哎，至上真神之门那个。
Even those we once called monsters.
Each pack of recruits can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword.
嘿，尝试说服。
No doubt. Isn't for me to question them above me. I'm sure you know your business. I'll see they get all the help they need, true soul. And they'll need quite a bit.
好，就这样，好吧。我先去，这边还有个楼梯，然后可疑的声音，所以那边有什么声音是吗？ 但是这边没有上楼的地方哎，哦，这个吗？哦，他说肉是这个是不是？但是我家主角也不能够对这个东西怎样哎，我目前不知道该拿这个东西怎么办。
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Wanna dance?
这个可以攻击吗？没有意义啊！这个完全没有意义，完全不知道这个东西要怎么处理。
always a delight to speak with you.
Something slimy.
好，算了，这个先放着。
above.
这边应该是什么可疑的东西，但是目前完全没办法动，算了。
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
法师装备都很花俏，法师装都很花俏，真的。
You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
同意，攻击。这样杀我们智障真成重穷之那个，看他们自己，反正是他们的事。
General Thorm.
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies.
突然问主角意见呢？
Isn't that so?
突然问主角意见了。
What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal. Tell him.
Enough! True soul, tell the general how the goblins served our cause.
攻击半兽人一个将军，目前先 话说他们这些人是谁？我就一点印象都没有哎。你问我对他们印象，我对他们一点印象都没有啊。那个。
See what I tell ya? Praise the absolute. Faith without action is anemic, sickly. In a word.
这个大 boss 比我想的还正常哎。
We're too close to the ending, and the new beginning. I can coddle failure.
看起来是一个比较正常的反派，没有那么疯疯的。
Quickly.
你问主角意见有屁用啊？你还是杀了他们啊！你还是杀啦
！Creaking old bag of shit!
哦，杀不死，杀不死。那大概算是什么不死生物之类的吧。
Try again.
对，是完全不死人哎，杀不死的。啊，这个不能用普通方法去打。
Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
那张徒弟看见血流不止。哎，对，但是我已经来不及了，那是更新后的事情了。他更新前没有办法，然后我已经在更新前杀了他，所以我已经来不及了。我这边已经来不及让他加入了，因为我这一边我前面就已经干掉他了，所以没办法，我前面就直接杀了明萨拉了，就没救了。除非明萨拉有办法死而不生啦，但是没办法，我这边明萨拉是没办法找回来的，因为我明萨拉更新前的时候就杀掉啦，没有办法，他更新后才能加入啊。可是但他更新前我已经杀掉他了，没救了。
Oh crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
想要自由就想要自由就自己试试看那个。哇！我突然觉得我家主角好坏，但其实我不认识他们。卡拉克赞同哎，毕竟他们这些人不是什么好人，所以卡拉克也不会特别同情他们，就对了。啊
No one stopped me yet.
啊，收工了。 大家可以回来啦！这个解救提夫林，门徒泽瑞尔。我先跟那个其他 NPC 讲讲话。那个好了，被主角干掉了。主角给他们机会啊！主角就说，如果你可以杀了，你可以战胜主角就自由了。但是
，an honor.
You'll find traders in the entrance hall.
Good luck, true soul.
我先看一下这上面有啥。那个，哦，将树丛踢出棋盘。查明暗以德鲁伊先生领演者的身份，用礼物跟他们交换。门徒泽瑞尔去打听，所有人都该被夺心魔蝌蚪感染。他们之前想要攻打树丛啊，还有个博德之门入侵计划。这个应该不算头，可以拿下密探霍莫斯。可以看一下他们之前怎么计划这些，他们是怎么计划要开始攻打博德之门，还有攻打树丛。招募豺狼人，没办法拿那个。
No feuding under this roof.
那这上面可以上去吗？哦，这个塔应该就差不多长这样子了。哦，那边是月出之塔1楼啊，那个。这边还有 NPC 吗？好像没有。这边也没有 NPC 耶，我以为这边会有 NPC 耶。哈，这边有个监视的东西。
Your bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say? You've convinced them.
哇塞，哇塞！我只是偷开了一下门就算违规哦，对吧？所以要想，要偷偷做事之前，要先把那个巡守那些眼睛干掉。那个在那个至上真神基地会有那些巡守眼睛在旁边转来转去。要做一些坏事之前，得先把那个眼睛处理掉。这边都不行。
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
所以那个是禁区哦。
The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet. Show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly am.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and
他一直看大脑，我觉得有点怕，我觉得有点怕，有点恶。
emotion soaks into her mind's palette, but there is purpose to her exploration.
他想探知主角真正想探知主角忠诚心，是不是？会想对盖尔的渴望分散他注意力，傻鬼！自己大脑充满对至上真神的爱意。准备发起攻击是直接开打了，这是什么选项？我就想啊，画的什么渴望？我觉得这个选项超智障哦，我选这个。对他们会用他们这些真魂者还有主角，因为主角脑子里有虫嘛。 就是主角一开始被夺心魔植入那个什么蝌蚪之类的，所以他现在有夺心魔蝌蚪，然后他们都比较类似都有类似真魂者能力，可以用脑子互相沟通之类的。
You have used the wizard well. But the desperate one who would love such a pathetic man must hunger for greater delights deep down. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh.
这是怎样？然后跟你传教说，智商真神更赞哦。什么鬼
I have already been blessed to stand in her presence.
你在跟我瞎回。
She gave me everything I wanted.
哦，你刚刚超好笑，但是想着，我想着那个男人，然后就说，那个男人好不错，但是你不觉得，但是智商真神更赞哦，要不要试试看？什么鬼？真的是狂信徒，是传销方式。
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
啊，这是可以随时杀人吗？哎！哇塞！旁边那个食人魔挂了。
That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
这个小姐真狠啊！不过为了查出，现在就是要那个，现在就是要找线索，所以目前要先配合他们。
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him.
哦，要帮他把遗物拿回来，对啊，脑内有多频道聊天室，他们脑子里都有多频道聊天室，然后可以互相在脑子里沟通了。
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know. Death would not silence Balthazar for long, but dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
啊，对，这边就接到一个任务了。啊，这个就死了是不是？没有送来任何讯号通知，他去向依然沉迷，需要派人调查他的房间。哦。
Wide gaping.
一些一大堆骷髅头的，哎，这个。
You think you hear a whisper?
对，上面还有一个密室，应该跟刚刚那个有关。我觉得刚刚那个旋盖的超好笑。
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the general's private contemplation.
对，那些被抓走的人到底去哪里啊？都没有看到相关迹象啊。
We have to get inside.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor. Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall.
他们连死人都会拿来用。
I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you. I have my...
所以这个可疑的声音在这里面，然后这华丽的门啊，这边也不能进去，这个。哎，对，我还没下去，所以这边目前只要开门都会视为违规就对了。很有智商真神制服。哦，刚刚我已经取得进去的许可，所以这边就可以开了是吗？现在这边都不能够，动啊，这个。我要不要先？我等一下还是先跟那个湘军说说话好了。
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed, so why are you here instead of out there? Oh, good. I love answering questions. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to...
又失败，那个。
So why are you here in... Oh, good. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. Have I not been clear? Fine.
其他人会洞悉成功吗？
I already. So why are you here instead? Oh, good. It is something that
she's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Whatever Balthazar is looking for, it's crucial to the war effort.
那些遗物对这个遗物对这个战争很重要。哇，这个要18啊！但是我那输者说服不是很高啊。
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it. Fine. Talk to the bugbear quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you.
哦，这边就可以知道他那个，知道他更深层的那个更深层的想法之后，就可以跟他拿更好看的东西了，是吧？那个。所以接下来主角的任务就是要去那个地方去拿那个，去拿那个遗物就对了，去找那个扎雷泽尔，然后去拿遗物就对了。
From this seat, Ketherick defied gods.
可以随便坐在那椅子上哦。
Just not particularly comfortable.
Enjoy your fantasy, my liege, but don't expect me to bow.
Don't try giving up.
那我要怎么救那些提夫林？所以之后先去下去看看啊。那提夫林被关在哪？哎，在这下面是吗？
Any one of them can be elevated to true soul, should they accept the upgrade.
Ugh. Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I? Don't get too close to the prisoners. They're desperate enough to try anything.
All's well here. The cargo from below.
哎，所以那个被抓走的人都在这是吗？我要怎么救他们啊？那个。
It is impossible to keep a garment clean down here.
You'll find it all the harder.
我看一下有没有其他的哦，都在这里是不是？
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you...
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your association with Disciple Balthazar inspires respect and a touch of fear. You are free to speak to the prisoners.
哦，这样子是糊弄过去了是吧？好，糊弄过去了，糊弄过去了。那个，现在就是想办法帮他们逃走，对不对？我已经糊弄过去了。主角超会，主角就是嘴巴厉害。哎，这个。
You want to help? The gnomes couple cells down are up to something, and we're in. I can't read bloody minds.
这个小姐让我想打她，不过不算了。这个小姐让我想打她。
He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not.
拜托你那个你们的罗兰哥出去被暗影打个半死，然后回来了啦。那个还要主角救他嘞。
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Barcus is out here? Didn't think he had the stones. Well, if he sent you, you're no slave to the Absolute. You're a damn wolf among sheep, aren't you? I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn.
哦，如果要逃出去，就要做好准备了，是吗？那个。
Efficient. Good. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for. Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Something that can crack rock, like a hammer.
锤子，说要找一个锤子是吗？
Stone, I feel it.
2号牢房。现在我要找一个锤子，然后他们才能够出去啊，是不是？那个高公爵在哪？高公爵不在这，但是提夫林在这。要救提夫林就要救乌伦布尔。那个摩尔嘞？摩尔不在这吗？哎。所以那个所以那个囚犯跟守卫都在下面啊。那个。
Don't speak to them.
然后这边这边就没路了，所以我还要想办法找个锤子，是不是
Did you request this post too? I'm glad I got the warden and not Zarel. Don't get chatty with the prisoner.
“哦，这边的典狱长在这，然后就可以开始准备越狱是吗？哎，这个门目前不能打开，不能在他面前打开，就对。然后就开始准备开打了是吧？典狱长在这。
You spoke of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open
小控制杆可以开启每一间牢门，大一点的触发警报。
And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
梯子上方。
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said, you are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners.
你的脸很寡淡无味。
My, they are letting all sorts become a true soul these days. He is chief advisor to General Ketherick.
哇，原来这个家伙那个 label 这么大，不过他现在去帮他找遗物，所以目前还没回来。
It is an honor to serve him. He sounds important, and I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left in my care.
所以他不在这。
Indeed. But all are kept out of reach and under constant
所以干掉他之后就可以拿这些东西了，是不是？
Prison security is my highest priority.
不过如果开打的话，就要跟这个典狱长打了吧？
Anyone who refutes the absolute is an enemy of mine, true soul. You would do well to remember that.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
所以这边可以投上去吗？我先看一下还有其他地方吗？好像就这样。然后那边的话，那边就镜头过不去了。哎，这个石头是不是可以打坏的啊？但是那边好像就是一道墙过不去是吧？那个。 好，你到时候先准备开打了是吧？哎，这个，他说这后面的小控制杆可以开牢门，然后大控制杆是触发警报。所以大控制杆按下去的话，上面就会发现了是吧？ 哦，然后防控制杆通塔记录好。
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
哦，285枪啊，一开就全打啊！哎，等一下，为什么？为什么上面就会跟他那个啊？等一下，那个，所以这边不能直接上去，是不是？对，所以现在也不行啊，现在也不能直接帮我们开门啊，不把外面的守卫处理完，也不能直接帮我们开门。铁锤啊，我平常没带铁锤。 反正我可以叫那个营地里面那家伙给我一把铁锤。平常你根本不会在意那铁锤啊！我突然跟你要铁锤啊！我要怎么拿那个铁锤？可以私下干掉他是吧？ 哎，我要顺便跟他讲，我找到他那个朋友了，他可不可以给我一点？哎，没有，他现在在那个，现在在旅馆，好吧？哎，那边不能直接上去啊，是吧？等级9的典狱长呢？哈哈，那个。
Soldier. This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
我想一下，好吧，直接围殴这个。 哎，他现在无法被治疗。What 这个？盖尔居然无法被治疗，他是中什么奇怪的状态啊？那个，哦，他中那个箭啦！哇塞，无法恢复生命的只是箭，好吧？那个，
Gone with the weave.
Please help me.
他会反击是不是？
I'm heating up.
我靠我的卡拉克就可以投死他了。那个超猛的啦，卡拉克，卡拉克自己解决了，其他人都在旁边纳凉哈。哎，这个我的主角一进门就干掉了一个典狱长。这个。把前面的存档盖掉。你身上有啥？那个。啊，监狱钥匙，守卫钥匙，法术贞洁护符。我家主角最会撬锁了。那个。哎，东西都不在这啊，那个。啊，干好吧，没关系，之后休息再说，之后休息就恢复原状了。金圣杯、项链、戒指。剑湾露丝吉娃娃，他们连剑，他们就是想要，就是想要进攻所有世界上所有任何地方，为他，然后就是想要让他们这些人都服从这些邪教，对？为什么这边会有胡萝卜？怎样？典狱长那个还是喜欢嗑个胡萝卜是吧？哦，圣物箱。哦，乌伦布尔的锤在这，给他那个。OK， 找到锤子。 这个小姐就被干掉了。那个。看一下这边解锁是什么？哇塞，什么鬼地方？他们丢那个，他们丢囚犯是从这边丢进去的，是不是？哇塞，超恶！这是他们丢囚犯的地方吗？这应该是他们丢囚犯的地方。
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
就是说这个地方可以先下去看看啊。这个应该是他们丢囚犯的地方吧？那个。
Ah, excellent choice.
No one back home will ever believe this.
The right of these prisoners to die in mortal combat was.
What the hell is this place?
哇，哎，地下密牢。哇塞，这什么鬼地方？内脏里面还有钱哦！哦，但是这个鬼地方还有人吗？
Brimming with potent magic.
哎，
Look, there's something on the other side. No way through from here, though.
什么东西？下面到底有什么鬼东西？看不到。 进来这下面就没办法快速旅行哎。对啊，好吧，这边进去就再也出不来了。还有恐爪怪啊，对。之后再说，先把人救出去，之后再挑，之后再说。那边好像有个出口啊，我先把人救出去好了。 对，而且主要是因为这边没办法传送，这边就没办法直接快速旅行，没办法传送。那个，哎，这边有一个上去的路。哦。 也可以从这边跳上去啊！那这边也提供一个让你直接从这边偷偷跳下去、跳上去的选项。他们的典狱长被干掉了。 可以交给乌尔布伦是吧？这边有几个囚犯啊？3个。看有几个守卫，鸡。哇塞，还有一大堆眼睛哎！但目前这边守卫也不多，只有2个而已。哦，外面还有2个。哦，那边的话就有那个船可以出去了是吧？所以这边只有2个。
Roland better be all right.
It's Roland.
那个罗兰没事啦。他最没事了好吗？那个。
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck? Blessed Gerdul, I thought I'd never see it again. Thank you. The plan is to wait for a quiet moment, then bust out the back wall. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us. Hurry, or we're all... Good work. We'll grab the tiefling. You, however, are the clincher. Once we... Hurry!
我要先想办法干掉那些守卫吗？还有，我要先想办法干掉那些眼睛。
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
Shh. Guards will blow a gasket. Talk to the gnomes. They're up to whatever it is.
我要先想办法干掉那些在那边游来游去的眼睛啊！
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
I know. And I'll be right alongside you.
Direct me.
这个眼睛应该不能穿墙，那个，哦，这眼睛可以穿墙，好吧，那个。 这眼睛会知道就好烦，还是我直接开打算了。那个。
Can't slow down.
Have you? This'll help.
fancy their chances.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
先等他过来，这个。
Breathe deep and move.
All right, Karlak, it's go time. Moving. One, two.
就是我的卡拉克投个几下，他们就爆了，超猛！那个。 啊，他要防击死一次，是不是
？Time to strike. Make way. Roland better be all right.
干掉一只，继续，那个。
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
啊，这个守卫完全没发觉是吧？
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Being arrested for assault, judging by the look on this.
I speak, they burn. Step by step.
Got it.
I am fury. I am death.
真的，我就靠那个，我就真的一直靠那个卡拉克他们那个解决就靠卡拉克丢死他们就好了，超简单。这边好多钥匙。哎，还有守卫吗？外面好像还有2个。
I'll get us out of this town, even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
I know. And I'll be right alongside.
Not now. Ever.
Be a dear and
防死结界，就是让防击死就对了。哇，这边还有人啊！那个
A new face. Do as the wardens.
你们那个典狱长已经被干掉了。
Plant one foot in front.
这边还有几个人？这些。
It is impossible to keep a garment clean down here.
哦，这边就到外面码头了，然后就可能要一路杀出去，是不是？
This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the...
I'm afraid you missed the ship, but there'll be another along soon enough. We're on Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland, but we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way. Locums need to see hard truth. Take their place in hard design.
所以到时候他们可能要从这边出去，是吧？那些人要从这边出去，我还得沿路解决他们沿路的敌人，所以还要先把他们把那个路上的敌人全部清光。
Nothing of note, just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
所以他们不是从这边出去的吗？好，我可以顺便看一下。你好。
Check away.
哦，这边就可以直接检查。
Look busy or they'll set you lifting too. What a...
所以这边只是一艘船会来这样哦。
Stand clear. Respectfully, true soul. Just doing my job. They say the Absolute sees our work and elevates the worthy. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, true soul. Thank you.
所以他说的货物是没关系，我顺便来看一下好了，我都来这了。我没看到他说那个货物啊，所以这不是他们的逃跑路线啊。
Feel free to haul a few boxes.
哦，算了，我那个，反正我今天那边应该打不完，我后天应该就打完了。哎，这边都算偷窃就对了。对，所以，哦，就所以那个货物是啥？那个都是。 这些都是虫，是不是？这个。
Not long before we march on the city. Nothing of note.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
好像，但是也没法直接看啊。好，算了，就这样。我以为这是什么逃跑路线。好吧，那我明天再解决剩下的守卫好了。今天先玩到这，反正我今天已经先进来这边了，然后我大概明天就把这些，地下囚犯救出去，之后再出去找那个，什么。 之后再去帮他们找遗物，然后看他们到底要干嘛这样子。对啊，今天就先玩到这。对我那个后天再继续，从这边开始这样。